Some don't feel right. What I read, saw, and felt in the initial lawsuit that Cassie filed, the very first one, is not the same feeling in what I'm seeing today. First and foremost, my little antennas poke up when I read a lawsuit that is filed by a John or Jane Doe, but they're not currently a minor or a celebrity. I'm a family law attorney. I deal with a lot of suits involving children. We redact kids' names all the time, especially in adoptions. And we can all guess why some celebrities don't file certain things under their name sometimes, because you clerks will just sell the story to TMZ and their business will be all in the street. However, I do have a problem when I see lawsuits involving SA and the plaintiff is unknown. And at the bare minimum, I believe that the defendant should know who their accuser is. Imagine you just got served with a lawsuit and you don't even know who mad at you. So that's my first problem with this. And we all know that it's legal. That's why it's being done. But just because something is legal don't mean it's right. My second concern is, what kind of 13-year-old was this? Now,
so as y'all already know, there has been a lot going on between this Jay-Z situation, Tony Buzbee, Diddy, and all of this, right? And I'm a little upset about all of this because this buffoon, Tony Buzbee, who actually has gotten, I'm not going to say he, but Cassie and Lil Rod has put Diddy in a position where he's now in jail. But guess what? Tony Buzbee can possibly get Diddy out of jail because he is a buffoon. So everybody hit the like button. Y'all already know what it is. I got a song that I just wrote and I want to share it with y'all. So y'all already know what to do, but check this song out and we're going to come right back. And thumbs up, thumbs down on this song. It's just an intro. It's not that long. And then we're going to get to all of the stuff. Check this out.
From, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. Tell me where you from, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. If you say what's up, I'ma hit you right back, I'ma hit you right back. But if you act up, I'ma ban you from the chat. So don't play with me, Mr. Let Go. Got a super lit show. If you like to see intro, share this video and subscribe to the show. That's the only way to grow. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you like the discussion, drop a super chat. If you wanna say something. I remember when I started, I ain't getting no views. Now millions come to me just to get my views. The chat be on fire, I'd have lit the fuse, but my channel wouldn't be nothing without you. Tell me where you from, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. Tell me where you from, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. If you say what's up, I'ma hit you right back, I'ma hit you right back.
All right, everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Let's go. And let me know what y'all think. If that song is trash or should I redo it? Let me know. Or do you like it? All right, let's get to it.
13, the most I was sneaking into was maybe a rated R scary movie. Now, anything is possible, but this is even more reason why this case should not be filed under a Jane Doe, because I have questions. I would like to depose the parents because I want to know what the hell was going on back in 2000 when your child was 13. That's 8th or 9th grade, but had the mitigated gall to try to sneak into the VMAs.
So this whole lawsuit with this 13-year-old is literally about to ruin everything because, in my opinion, Tony Buzbee may or may not be an idiot. So all this is about Tony Buzbee. Forget about Jay-Z, forget about Diddy. We need to find out who is Tony Buzbee or Bugsby, like, because he's acting like this. But let's get into this because this is bad. This is really, really bad.
Something wrong with the story that Tony Buzbee, the attorney from Texas, put out there, of course, in a civil complaint that, of course, was blasted around the world and reported by everybody before any fact-checking. Well, looks like NBC has done some fact-checking.
He at that point, I was fighting, trying to get away from him.
Gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did.
So right here, this girl says my dad picked me up and then we rode in silence. Look how far they rode in silence.
Saying they rode home in silence in a 5-hour journey that he had to pick her up at in New York from like upstate New York or something.
That don't make no sense to me. That makes zero sense. Why in the world? Okay, I'm a father and I have 2 daughters. All right. And my 13-year-old girls didn't go no damn where, let alone 5 hours away. 5 hours away from Atlanta, as an example, is Florida, Tennessee, or the other side of Tennessee, the other side of Alabama. Is in another state. Why would my 13-year-old daughter go to another damn state? I know New York is different, but I just want y'all to understand what 5 hours looks like. From Atlanta, you're in another state.
Away from him.
Gas station.
Oh, she was at the gas station. This is dumb shit.
She didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did.
She's saying,
why didn't he ask her what she did? Why didn't he ask her where she was at? Like, why is he not asking any questions? He's a father. Why? Because it didn't happen. All this mess is a lie. And I know for some reason, so many women and oh my God, Jay-Z is next. You know, they got Diddy in jail, not even in prison. He's just in jail. And all of a sudden, Jay-Z is next. Why? Like, some of these people who are not victims make me sick when they just want celebrities to go to jail. Like, I have no problem with Jay-Z going to jail if he did something. I don't care. I ain't got to do these damn people. But if he didn't do anything, he shouldn't go to damn jail. Because we got to look at what these people have done instead of just being jealous of rich people for being rich. Like, if I ever become rich and famous or whatever, and I'm not just, doing what I'm doing here, y'all leave me alone. Because I don't want nobody looking at me like, Mr. Let Go is next. Mr. Let Go is next. Why? Like, why do y'all want people to be damn next? It don't make no damn sense. But like I said, somebody did something, that's a different story. But this shit is crazy. And let me say this. Because of all of this, Diddy has removed his request for another bail hearing, mainly because continually asking for bail is extremely annoying to a court that have like hundreds of other cases to see. So ending his bail hearing attempts and putting his efforts into actually asking for a mistrial is actually smiled upon. So Diddy asked for a mistrial already, and he was denied, and that's okay, because you don't just jump up and ask for something, you just get it. That's not how it works. But the fact that he asked for a mistrial right after all of this stuff with Tony Buzbee blew up gives me an indication on what they're working on. Because you can ask for whatever you want to ask if you got money as many times as you want. Because like I said, he can ask for another bond hearing. He's just choosing not to ask for another bond hearing. But if you compile enough information to say, hey, there's a mistrial or this needs to be a mistrial, there's a possibility that it can happen. And with Tony Buzbee keep doing all this stupid shit, there's a possibility that he may end up having this happen. So the thing about it is, I am not on this Jay-Z witch hunt. If Jay-Z did something, cool. But the bottom line is, if we aren't, and I'm saying the word we for a reason, if we aren't careful, Jay-Z being the focus can literally take the focus off of Diddy. Do y'all realize that Diddy is not in prison yet? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all realize that Diddy is not in prison. Because some of y'all may not know. Come on, y'all. Do y'all realize Diddy is not in prison? Put a 1 in the chat if you're aware that Diddy is not in prison. Where is Diddy, y'all? Where is Diddy? Tell me in the chat right now where Diddy is right now. Where's Diddy? Because this is crazy. Where's Diddy, y'all? Where is Diddy? Drop it in the chat right now. Where's Diddy? Not no damn Cuba. Where is Diddy? Diddy is in jail, not prison. Is a difference. Okay? Jail is pre-trial. Prison is post-trial. Do y'all understand that? Because some people don't know. And I'm not mad at y'all for not knowing. Jail is before trial. Prison is after trial, which means Diddy has not been tried or convicted of squat. So many of y'all, and I'm not just talking about y'all, I'm just talking about just the world, think Diddy is done and like, all right, who else? Who else? Jay-Z, let's get him. No! We got to get Diddy in prison or under the prison first. He's just in pretrial. And now y'all want to send y'all attention on to somebody else. And that's what I'm looking at stupid buffoon Buzbee as. It looks like Tony Buzbee is a buffoon. You don't start focusing on Jay-Z when you are working on getting rid of Diddy, because what you did with Jay-Z is affecting the Diddy trial, you freaking idiot. So let me break this whole thing down. We're going to play some more of these videos, but I just want y'all to understand. And everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I want y'all to understand this. Tony Buzbee is supposed to be this big, huge lawyer, but apparently he doesn't vet his damn clients. What would make this man implement Jay-Z without even sitting down with his damn client to find out whether she's telling the goddamn truth or not? See, I'm not believe all women. No, women be lying like a mug. I would say 70% of women be lying about whatever the hell they talking about. Women walk out the door lying. They got fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake asses, fake everything. So women walk out the door lying. Women have what is the word? What is the word? Women lie like everything a woman says is a lie. So when it comes to something traumatic, some of them just automatically lie. Some of them. So I'll say this again, and this isn't against victims. I'm just making a statement. Women lie like we scratch our asses. Like we breathe oxygen, women lie. Okay? Women lie to their mama. Women lie to their supervisors. They lie to their husbands. They lie to their homegirls. They lie to their family members. They lie to their children. They lie to every goddamn body. So they have a propensity to lie. It's just who they are. Women just love lying. Some of y'all are going to get in the chat. What are you talking about? You're going to start lying in a second. Look in the chat right now at the women in the chat. They about to start lying because I'm accusing them of lying. They're going to start lying. Watch the chat. They're going to start lying. Just look at the chat. They're going to start say, you hate women because y'all be lying. No, you hate the truth. So watch. They're going to start lying in the chat in a minute. No, we don't. We don't lie about anything. That's a lie. So my point on saying this is, as a man, Tony Buzbee, and as a professional, because he's a lawyer and has, made a lot of money, wouldn't you assume that all these victims are lying just for the understanding of all these motherfuckers might be lying? So instead of just assuming women are telling the truth, assume women are lying so you can learn and hear more evidence to prove that they're not. See, the thing about it is, there is something called you are innocent until proven guilty. I'll say it again. You are innocent until proven guilty. So that means that word track, innocent until proven guilty, literally means that whoever said you did something wrong is lying, which means the courts have to go through all of this shit to prove that they are not lying on you. If I get a ticket, it's assumed that the court or whoever gave me the ticket is lying. If I go to jail and I get caught with some drugs, or I get caught with this, I get caught stealing, it is assumed that the court is lying because I am innocent until proven guilty. Do y'all see that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. So if you're innocent until proven guilty, that means Diddy is innocent until proven guilty. That means Jay-Z is innocent until proven guilty. Keyword, proven guilty. So when a damn a victim comes up and says, hey, Jay-Z did this to me, Diddy did that to me, he needs to be like, whoa. Okay. Where's your proof? You see how that works? Where's your proof? This woman said her father picked her up and they drove 5 hours back home. Mr. Dim-witted Buzbee, did you not take a second to call up her father and say, hey, can you prove to me? Can you cooperate this evidence that your daughter is, this testimony that your daughter is giving to me? Did you, just on the phone, did you do this and do that? Did you take your daughter home? No, I don't remember that. What do you mean you don't remember that? No, I don't remember picking my daughter up when she was 13 years old from the awards or some damn body, somebody's mansion or some shit, and driving 5 hours back home. Oh, so you don't remember that you did that? No, my daughter's autistic, because that's what the story says. I'm not saying anything bad about autistic people. That's what the story says. Oh yeah, my daughter's autistic. So and she had head injuries. I don't know. I'm just going by what it said. And she has had head injuries. She's been through a lot. Oh, okay. So it's a possibility she may be lying. Yeah. Because I don't remember picking her up and driving 5 hours and we just sitting there in the car and not talking to each other. I don't remember that. Oh, okay. What is wrong with somebody doing that? Because guess what? Women be lying. So this believe all woman bullshit is going to put Diddy in a position where he's going to get out. And some of y'all is wondering, like, why you keep yelling out Diddy and we talking about Jay-Z? I'm glad you asked, even though you didn't ask. This is the reason why I keep yelling out Diddy and we're talking about Jay-Z. Let me help you recall something real quick. I thought I had it up. Give me a second. Here it goes. This is the reason why I keep saying Diddy instead of Jay-Z. Listen to this.
Got hit with 5 new lawsuits. So let's go ahead and deep dive each one of these right now.
And you may say, wait, Mr. Let Go. You don't talk about this 2 months ago. Why are you bringing this up again? These 5 new lawsuits is like 2 months ago. Why are you bringing this up? Aha. Listen, and you'll understand why I'm bringing this up. This is from 2 months ago. This is like early mid-October. This is from mid-October. Listen.
And of course, we are going to start off with one of the most shocking ones, and this is claims from a 13-year-old child at the time of this abuse. This woman filed a lawsuit against Diddy claiming that she was 13 years old when she was drugged and S8 at a house party with Diddy.
Y'all see that, right? A 13-year-old was blanked and blank at a house party with Diddy. Sound familiar? Remember, this was in October. Back
on September 7th in 2000, she was 13 years old and had a
September 7th in 2000.
friend drop her off at Radio City Music Hall in New York City so she could try to attend the BMAs. And this was during the time that J-Lo and Diddy were dating, and we watched them attend the BMAs together September 7th, 2000 in New York City. This woman claimed that the event started and then everybody started to make their way inside. And
how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
A potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Just want to say this. We're talking about how Tony Buzbee failed to vet this victim, right? Well, if you have trouble vetting potential dating prospects, buy my Deeper Discussions card game so you won't look like a dummy like Tony Buzbee when you just let somebody in without vetting their asses first. So if you have a problem like Tony Buzbee has, and you don't vet the person that you may want to date, you may want to buy my Deeper Discussions card game. The link is under this video. They got me only using one link. I don't know why, but the link that is under this video is the actual link to all of my card games. So you see the mother-daughter card game, click the link if you want to buy the Deeper Discussions card game. They just included it all in one link. I don't know why they changed that. So it's like one link instead of 3 links. So it is what it is. But the link is also in the chat too. But yeah, a lot of you are like Tony Buzbee Jr. and y'all have trouble vetting potential dating prospects, and y'all just let people in y'all lives and let them blank inside of you, or you blank inside of them, and now you got a baby by somebody and you realize the person that you just had a baby with is a damn lunatic. So we all have problems vetting people, right? But my whole thing is, going back to the video, Tony Buzbee is a lawyer. We ain't lawyers. We just out here in the dating market. and we can't vet people properly. But goddamn, Tony Buzbee, why you can't vet nobody properly? Do you need my deep discussions card game too, Tony Buzbee? Shit. All right, let's get back to it. But like I said, if you have trouble vetting people, I got an answer for you. But Tony Buzbee, he need to take his ass back to law school or some shit.
An S8 at a house party with Diddy. Back on September 7th in 2000, she was 13 years old and had a friend drop her off at Radio City Music Hall in New York City so she could try to attend the VMAs. And this was during the time that J-Lo and Diddy were dating when we watched them attend the VMAs together September 7th, 2000 in New York City. This woman claimed that the event started and then everybody started to make their way inside, and she didn't have a ticket, so she remained outside, and she was determined to get into an after party. So she approached several limousine drivers attempting to get into the BMAs.
I'm playing this for a reason, y'all. I'm playing this for a reason. Some of y'all might say, I heard this already. I'm playing this for a reason.
One of the limousine drivers that she approached told her that Diddy was looking for younger girls and this girl would fit what Diddy was looking for, but he was unable to get her into the award show, but he invited her to an after party. This woman claimed that the driver told her to return at 9:30 to 10 p.m., promising to take her to the after party, and later that evening she did return ready to go to this after party. She then would arrive about 20 minutes later at a big white house with a gated U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked her to sign a non-closure agreement informing her that she could not discuss what happened at the party. And
now keep this in mind. She's allegedly, because the bitch lying. Imagine showing a 13-year-old a non-disclosure agreement at the front door of a party. You do know if she was telling the truth, because she's not, she's a lie. You can't hold a 13-year-old or you can't hold a minor to a legal document. You can't hold a minor to a legal document. So getting a 13-year-old to sign a damn non-disclosure agreement is kind of stupid. Just keep that in mind.
she gave them her name and signed the form, but she did not receive a copy. She got into the home. She saw a lot of celebrities, widespread drug use, waitresses carrying trays of drinks, and loud music playing throughout the house, and then she was offered a drink. She claimed that just after one drink, she began to get woozy and lightheaded and needed to lay down. So she was looking for a place to rest when she entered what she believed to be an empty bedroom so she could lay down, and she didn't lock the door. This woman also included a photograph of an example of what Diddy allegedly would use to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks. Claimed that after she laid down, Diddy, along with a male and a female celebrity, entered.
Here we go. Along with a male and female celebrity
the room, and Diddy aggressively approached her with a crazy look in his eye and grabbed her and said, "Are you ready to party?" She claims that Diddy threw her to this other male celebrity that was
the other male celebrity
in the room, and this celebrity began to remove her clothing.
Who was the other male celebrity? Allegedly, y'all. Who was the other male celebrity? It was Diddy, and according to her, Jay-Z. So going back to my initial rant, why am I ranting about Jay-Z and then ranting about how trying to go after Jay-Z is going to affect Diddy's case? Because it's the same damn person trying to get Diddy locked up. And that same person is saying Jay-Z was in the damn room with Diddy. So it's one lawsuit filed two separate times. So the same lawsuit that this 13-year-old is talking about, now they 30 years old. They filed it back in October, and now they're filing it in December. Why? Because Tony Buzbee was for whatever reason, trying to get Jay-Z to pay some money to take him out of the lawsuit. And Jay-Z was like, kiss my ass. So he put out the lawsuit. So the same damn autistic girl that don't know what the hell she's talking about pertaining to Jay-Z is the same damn girl who don't know what the hell she's talking about pertaining to Diddy. So what I mean is Tony Buzbee's stupid ass trying to go after Jay-Z is hurting the Diddy case because nobody knew that this girl was talking about Jay-Z until Tony Buzbee's stupid ass said something. And guess what Jay-Z did? Who is way more powerful than Diddy? Debunked the whole thing. I'm willing to assume, and everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I'm willing to assume, I don't know, Jay-Z got NBC to interview this goddamn girl and ask her some debunking questions. Next thing you know, she don't know the hell she talking about. And all of a sudden, whole case debunked. Why do you think Diddy just asked for a mistrial? Because he's over here rubbing his hands together like, this dude is a pure idiot. Yes, NBC is affiliated with the NFL. And with the NFL, what did the NFL just come out and say? The commissioner. He just said, we stand with Jay-Z. Do you see how everything's connected? NBC, Jay-Z, the NFL, the commissioner. They went and told NBC, see, they drove down there and found the damn girl and started asking her questions. And she don't know what the hell she talking about. Every piece of her story sounds crazy. But Jay-Z was able to utilize NBC in order to get this information. Diddy don't have NBC on speed dial. Jay-Z does. So if it wasn't for Buzbee's stupid ass hunting Jay-Z before Diddy has been gotten, this wouldn't even be a goddamn conversation. Focus on one person at a time. Leave all these other goddamn people alone, whether they did some or not. Because guess what? It's impossible to chase two rabbits and catch either one of them. You chase one rabbit at a time, and once you get that rabbit, then you chase the other rabbit. You never chase two rabbits. You ever heard of that saying? Put a one in the chat if you ever heard that saying. Yes. NBC is working with Jay-Z. Diddy is not working with Jay-Z. NBC. Diddy is just like a cool, rich black dude. Jay-Z is like an entity. Jay-Z is like a big ass spaceship and shit, like just hovering over the fucking sky. Jay-Z is a huge entity. He's not a person, he's an entity. So that's the reason why I'm so upset, because it's a possibility, because of this idiot, Tony Buzbee, is a possibility that Diddy may have a leg up on this case and cause a mistrial because of Tony Buzbee's stupid, incompetent ass. So let's go back to this idiot.
Attorney from Texas put out there, of course, in a civil.
And everybody hit the like button. 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 Everybody hit the like button.
Civil complaint that, of course, was blasted around the world and reported by everybody before any fact checking. Well, Looks like NBC has done some fact checking.
He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him.
Gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did.
She's saying they rode home in silence in a 5-hour journey that he had to pick her up at in New York from like upstate New York or something.
And this whole story sounds so stupid.
This is a very strange story with no corroboration over 22 years.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, "I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind," he said.
You heard that right. The father, NBC contacted the father of this accuser, and he can't remember any of this. And one would think he would remember a 5-hour car ride to New York City. Accuser's civil complaint is alleging that Sean Combs and Jay-Z assaulted her in 2000 after she attended the Video Music Awards. The problem is a bunch of people posted online right after these stories came out, which is about 5 days ago, with photos from 2000 showing exactly where Jay-Z was, Sean Carter. He was at a separate party from Sean Combs.
This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming.
This is Lauren Burke. There's going to be a lot more on this very soon.
She says that she called Tony Buzbee's firm regarding allegations of trafficking and abuse, but it had nothing to do with Sean Combs. She made it clear to them. And she says, even though she made it clear to them, the firm representative asked her, "When did you meet Diddy?" And she reemphasized again, "My claims aren't about him." So she even said that they encouraged her to proceed anonymously. She didn't want to do that. They also discouraged her from contacting law enforcement. She said she felt pressured to make false claims about what happened to her, about being drugged, held down, physically assaulted. She said that really didn't happen. Said that really didn't happen. Said that really didn't happen.
Diddy's request to get his whole
That really didn't happen.
case thrown out was just denied. Diddy filed a motion about a week ago trying to get his whole indictment dismissed or get an evidentiary hearing on all of this information that he is claiming that the feds strategically leaked about him. After the judge looked at all of the information that Diddy is trying to say that the feds have a campaign out against him for, the judge was like, absolutely not, and denied his motion. The judge finally responded to Diddy's claims that the feds were leaking information strategically to make him look bad on purpose. And
so right here, he's filing a motion. He's filing a motion to get the footage of the situation with Cassie in the hotel thrown out, right? He's not even talking about the situation with Jay-Z and this autistic girl. So this is his first try at getting a dismissal. His second try at getting a dismissal is going to be about an autistic girl.
and said, no, we're going to deny that. He said that Sean Combs has moved for discovery and an evidentiary hearing and alleged that the government leaks of case information. For the following reasons, the motion is denied. Diddy alleges that the government, primarily through the Department of Homeland Security, has engaged in a 7-month campaign involving strategic leaks of grand jury material.
Hey, Drea.
The motion seeks for a discovery and an evidentiary hearing of certain evidence or dismissal of the whole indictment. Diddy identified numerous alleged leaks, but the heart of his dispute was with the 2016 video from the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles that Diddy alleges was leaked by the government and broadcasted on CNN. Diddy was trying to say that the government leaked the video between him and Cassie. Diddy has not carried his burden to show that the government leaked it to CNN. Diddy argued that the most likely source of the leak is the government, but he doesn't point to any sound basis for this conclusion.
Just remember, this is something different. He did not get denied a mistrial talking about this autistic girl. He got denied a mistrial because of this hotel footage. Now, none of these things mean he's never going to get it. He can ask for another hearing on anything he wants. As long as he got enough money to pay his lawyers to do whatever, they could put in another motion. And once he gets enough evidence, like I said, look at what happened to Young Thug. Young Thug, his trial was so bad, it was about to turn into a mistrial. In order for it to, because the prosecution understood that this was about to be a mistrial. So they just let him off on 15 years of probation. They could probably do the same thing with Diddy. Don't give him a mistrial, but give him 15 years of probation and his ass back home. No jail time at all. No jail. Well, time served and he back at home in his mansion. Forget about bail. Just 15 years of probation, like with Young Thug. That's something that can actually happen.
Diddy's 4 reasons for accusing the government, none of which are convincing. First, he argues that the federal agents had already engaged in a months-long campaign of leaking information to the press. Second, he said that victim 1 is not a likely source of the leak because there is no evidence that she had access to the tape. She had no motive to approach law enforcement after receiving a substantial 8-figure settlement from Diddy in another case.
Wait, what? Hold on, this is new. I didn't hear this. Hold on. What is that?
To the press. Second, he said that victim 1 is not a likely source of the leak because there is no evidence that she had access to the
Oh, okay. Cassie. Okay, Cassie.
tape. She had no motive to approach law enforcement after receiving a substantial 8-figure settlement from Diddy in another case.
All right, y'all. We gotta get these likes up, y'all. We gotta get these likes up. So quick commercial break. And I'm gonna play this video again, and y'all let me know if y'all like it or if y'all don't. If y'all don't like it, I'm gonna redo the song because I wrote the lyrics and I like the beat, but I don't know. I might redo this song. So I need y'all to give me some thumbs down emojis or fire emojis. So thumbs up or thumbs down, or either fire emojis or thumbs down on this video. And as you're putting the thumbs up in the chat, put a thumbs up in the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Where you from? Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Tell me where you from. Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. If you say what's up, I'ma hit you right back. I'ma hit you right back. But if you act up, I'ma ban you from the chat. So don't play with me. Mr. Let Go, got a super lit show. If you like this intro, share this video and subscribe to the show. That's the only way to grow. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you like the discussion, drop a super chat. If you wanna say something. I remember when I started, I ain't getting no views. Now millions come to me just to get my views. The chat be on fire, I'd have lit the fuse, but my channel wouldn't be nothing without you. Tell me where you from, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. Tell me where you from, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. If you say what's up, I'ma hit you right back, I'ma hit you right back. But if you act up, I'ma ban you from the chat. So don't play with me. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you like the discussion, drop a super chat. If you wanna say something, tell me where you from, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. Tell me where you from, drop your city in the chat, drop your city in the chat. If you say what's up, I'ma hit you right back, I'ma hit you right back. But if you act up, I'ma ban you from the chat. So don't play with me. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you like the discussion, drop a super chat. If you wanna say something.
All right, what y'all think? What y'all think? What do y'all think? Fire emojis or thumbs down emojis? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, let's keep going.
And third, Diddy says that the unrelated third party is not a likely source because such an individual would have sold the video instead of simply giving it to CNN. And finally, Diddy suggested that the timing of the leak points to a government source because federal agents would have known that May 17th was a perfect time due to the break in the Trump trial for Barton Trump's high school graduation. In Diddy's motion that you can find over on my Patreon, he listed a couple different reasons, and some of these reasons the judge doesn't even acknowledge. One being Diddy talking about the notes and saying that they were illegally taken because they were client attorney privilege, after they just went over all of this, and the judge said that legal was wrote on that pad after the fact. So the way the judge was like, no, like, you're not showing anything for what you were saying. You are basically just saying it. These are your opinions. You're not backing it up with proof, baby, was hilarious.
So this is his first motion for mistrial. And the reason why this is important is because do you see where he's trying to go now? He's fighting multiple times. This is the first time he's fighting to get a mistrial. So all it takes is for somebody to mess up the damn case over here in order for Diddy to turn around and get a mistrial over here. So this damn girl is she's implementing both, well, she's implicating both people in this lawsuit. So if her story sounds stupid with Jay-Z, it sounds stupid with Diddy because she's implicating both of them in the same damn lawsuit. So it's like Jay-Z is working the Diddy case because of stupid Tony Buzbee.
I mean, Diddy tried.
Shit is crazy, man. Freaking idiot. Because like I said, personally, I don't give a damn about no damn Jay-Z. I don't know what the hell Jay-Z did. I care about Diddy because I know, and we all know, that Diddy is actually guilty.
What you guys think about all this in the comments.
The judge in Diddy's criminal case has rejected his request for an evidentiary hearing about supposed government leaks and prosecutors spying on him. Judge says there's no indication that prosecutors or federal agents are the ones who actually leaked the video of him assaulting Cassie in a hotel hallway to CNN. And the judge's order says that Diddy's lawyers really never provided any evidence that federal agents are the ones who leaked this video. And he said that prosecutors actually provided some information that he reviewed privately that he said presents compelling evidence that CNN's source was not, in fact, the government.
So Diddy is like working really hard trying to get a mistrial, while Busby is working really hard to get Diddy a mistrial because he's an idiot.
120 cases you've taken on.
Look, 120 cases. How about you focus on one at a time, stupid?
Of the 120 cases you've taken on so far, what percentage involve minors, and what is the split of male and female alleged victims?
It's about 25 out of the 120, but as you might imagine, since we did the press conference, that number is growing.
Sorry, 25 minors or?
25 minors out of the 120 clients, yes, sir. You know, and the minors, they kind of fall into two categories. One would be the category of individuals with stars in their eyes trying to break into the entertainment industry who were either scouted or somehow found their way to a studio or to a location where they were.
Stephanie says, how was she originally planning on getting home? She never went. She's lying. So she never went. So that's the answer. She never went. Can't no damn 13-year-old get 5 hours. I want y'all to think about this. In year 2000, young people didn't have cell phones. In year 2000, everybody didn't have a cell phone. Everybody has cell phones. 12-year-olds have cell phones now. But in year 2000, not only did young people not have cell phones, but not every cell phone had GPS on it. Let's see. What was the hottest cell phone in year 2000? Watch this. The Nokia 3310. The hottest phone. We're going to look up the phones. Let's see. And did they have GPS? So let me show you what a phone, the average person's phone, looked like in year 2000. The Nokia 3310. See, they think we stupid. They think we are stupid. Or either Buzbee is stupid. This is the cell phones that we had, adults had. This is a cell phone adults had in year 2000. There is no GPS on no 2000 cell phone. So how the hell can any kid, adult, no, because she said one of her friends took her 5 hours to this event. How did they get there? There was no GPS. That's the first thing. There was no goddamn GPS in year 2000. Especially for a kid to use, let alone an adult. So it goes back to stupid Tony Buzbee. How stupid can you be, Tony Buzbee, to believe this broad that says somebody who's dead, by the way, everybody dead in these damn stories. I'm so sick of these damn people dead. Oh, this person's dead. How is all these goddamn people dead? So this broad turns around and says, my friend took me 5 hours to the BET Music Awards. How did they get there? Did they use a map? Two kids trying to figure out how did they get there? And then, where did the girl go after she dropped her off? She didn't want to go too? Name a girl that drives all the way to a BET Music Awards and she don't want to go. Wouldn't she want to go too? The little stupid girl literally says, my friend took me to the award show. The friend didn't want to go too? Wouldn't it be both of them in there getting SA'd? Because the shit didn't happen. The shit didn't happen. This whole thing is just stupid. And like I said, it's going to affect the damn Diddy trial. Tony Buzbee, old stupid ass.
Most of these cases will be filed in those two states.
See, we got 10 million cases and all of them minors. Shut your dumb ass up.
And we're gonna pursue these cases aggressively. And the reason for the press conference is because I wanted to make sure that we, Sean Combs obviously has been arrested. He's been indicted.
See, that's the problem. He's not in prison, idiot. He's just been indicted, dummy.
Bail has been denied, I think, 3 times at this point. I don't expect he's going anywhere.
That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's the problem right there. Watch this. Watch this.
Plan didn't work. They just went to the after party instead. Now, we all know, maybe some of you don't, but New York extended their statute of limitations on SA crimes called the Child Victims Act. I don't know if Jay-Z's a saint. Hell, we don't know none of these people, and I don't have a heaven or hell to put nobody in, but I do have wonderful common sense and awesome critical thinking skills. So let's dive into my concern number 3. Now, the law firm that is representing this former 13-year-old VMA bandit have been sued in the past alleging their involvement in constant extortion. Now, this most recent extortion lawsuit was filed a little bit before all hell broke loose on Sunday with Jay-Z. Now, the attorney for the former 13-year-old VMA bandit believes that this lawsuit was filed by Jay-Z. They're unsure because it was filed by John Doe. But this lawsuit brings up some concerning allegations involving this attorney that we just cannot ignore. It stated how the FBI got involved in an extortion investigation involving this attorney and one of his former clients. The fact that the FBI was involved, we cannot forget that they are the feds. FBI stands for Federal Bureau of Investigation. This says to me, there was something there. This is not your local popo doing an investigation. It also stated how NFL player Deshaun Watson was also accused by one of his clients for SA. Now, Deshaun was saying that there was extortion going on in his case as well because 2 grand juries found that there was not enough evidence to even charge him with such of a crime. And to make matters even more interesting, this attorney is a criminal himself. He's a drunkard. He was charged with a DUI, but his homeboy, who was the DA, dismissed the charges.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Tony Buzbee is a bum or he's a drunk or whatever. I'm not going to do that. But Tony Buzbee does seem like he's an idiot, though. Like, he's not that smart. So he may still be a drunk. I don't know. But I'm not just going to put that on him. I want to halfway put that on him. But he's showing signs that he may be stupid. I'm not sure.
The lawsuit alleges that the entire scheme is to accuse high-profile people with the most heinous accusations around, then kind of sucker them into going to mediation and attempting to settle, and threatening them that if they don't, they're going to put these accusations out there, and under public scrutiny, their careers is over.
But watch this. Diddy is in jail. Diddy ain't got no money. So Diddy can't pay the rest of the survivors or the victims. Because Diddy, all his money went on a bail package and Cassie. He didn't even give Lil Rod his money. You got to remember, Lil Rod didn't even get his money. Lil Rod did not get a dime. So if Lil Rod didn't get his $50,000, nobody else got the money because he ain't got no damn money. So how is Buzbee going to get all these people their money? Jay-Z. But Jay-Z wasn't with that shit. That's what's actually happening right here.
And another reason you have to sometimes pause and go, when you hear some outlandish cases, because the clients, these plaintiffs, they have no investment in bringing forth this kind of suit. These type of civil law areas, these are contingency fees. They don't have to put anything up front. The attorney recoups the payment at the end of the lawsuit if they win. So it's
ambulance chasers. If you were hurt in so-and-so, call 1-800 find a lawyer, and then boom, you don't have to pay nothing until they get the person to settle. That's why I called Buzbee an ambulance chaser in the thumbnail. Tony Buzbee is an ambulance chaser for rappers or rich people. He's a damn ambulance chaser. And he railroaded, well, I'm not even gonna say that. He successfully got Diddy out of here in jail in pre-trial, not out of here, but he successfully got Diddy in pre-trial, but he still may beat his case because of Tony Buzbee, dumbass. But I think he's starting to smell himself, and he's like, ooh, now I'm gonna go after a big fish. But a big fish has NBC under their belt. And Jay-Z sent NBC to simply ask this little girl, whoever this 35-year-old woman who has autism, a couple questions. And then bow, blew the whole goddamn thing up. He messed with the wrong person.
Very hard to decipher the true and honest cases from the fake because ain't nobody putting their money where their mouth is.
Ain't
And
nobody
in my opinion, this is
money.
only the beginning. And this is why I think Jay-Z and more celebrities are to come. Diddy is in jail and on his way to prison. He is not getting out. Now, all these people who have not paid a dime to these lawyers and had all these lawsuits filed against Diddy, and none of these lawyers can get paid because this man is sitting in jail. So what's a great idea that a lawyer will come up with? I wonder if we can add other celebrities who are not in jail, who we can put in the lawsuit and get our money from them. And I'm telling y'all, this is just the beginning. Don't forget, in my very first video, when this all broke down with Cassie, I told y'all back then that Diddy was going to be in trouble with the feds behind sex trafficking.
But the thing about it is, Diddy may not be in trouble with all this stuff because Tony Buzbee, dumbass, is ruining the damn case, trying to chase after other people that ain't got nothing to do with the shit and trying to match them together. Remember this now. Remember this. Where's the video? I said this already. Because I got all my ducks in a row, goddammit. And I know what the hell I'm talking about. Watch this.
There's going to be a lot more on this very soon.
She says that she called.
Now listen to this. This is the same freaking girl. Listen.
Tony Buzbee's firm regarding allegations of trafficking and abuse, but it had nothing to do with Sean Combs. She made it clear to them. And
oh, I'm sorry. This was not the 13-year-old girl. This was another person. But you call Tony Buzbee's office and say something about you were SA'd? Oh, did Diddy do it? Huh? Did Jay-Z do it? No, my uncle did it. What's his name? Sean? No, my uncle's name is Greg. Is his middle name Sean? I don't know. He blanked me and I need some help. I just need to know, is your uncle a producer? No, what are you talking about, person? Can I get somebody else on here?
Double down in the press. True justice is coming.
This is Lauren Burke. There's going to be a lot more on this very soon.
She says that she called Tony Buzbee's firm regarding allegations of trafficking and abuse, but it had nothing to do with Sean Combs. She made it clear to them. And she says, even though she made it clear to them, the firm representative asked her, when did you meet Diddy? And she reemphasized again, my claims aren't about him. So she even said that they encouraged her to proceed anonymously. She didn't want to do that. They also discouraged her from contacting law enforcement. She said she felt pressured to make false claims about what happened to her, about being drugged, held down, physically assaulted. She said that really didn't happen. She said that really didn't happen. She said that really didn't happen.
See what I'm saying? No. October 374 said, ain't this looking like an open fire hydrant? No. Ain't this looking perfect like a tied up balloon? They anus ain't even been touched because they're not a Diddy victim. Their anus looking great. Their anus looking amazing. Nice and brown and tight. Ain't nothing been in there. Because nothing happened. Ain't it just looking great? You ever seen the when you blow a balloon up and you tie it up in the little part? Ain't it looking like that? Looking A1. Ain't it looking A1, untouched. No problem. Cause ain't nobody been in there. Cause it's all a freaking lie. Shit is crazy. Tony Buzbee. Hey, we got 400,000 minors.
Its way to a hotel, whether it be to some of the parties that we all heard about. They went there at age 16. You know, there's a few that, for instance, attended a party in the Hamptons and they were only 16 and taken advantage of there.
They all was 16.
So, you know, it pretty runs the gamut. But, you know, it's the allegations obviously are very egregious. We have to be very careful and responsible about how we pursue these. These are individual cases, will be filed. Each case will live.
They ain't as looking. They ain't as looking like a new car. Their anus look, it smells like has new car smell in it because ain't nothing been in there. Smell their anus, it smells like a brand new car. Cause it's brand new. Ain't nothing been in there. Just no. Cause ain't nothing been in there. Cause they lying. Anus like untouched, like the driven snow. You know how when it first snows, the snow, it just looks pure. That's how the anus look. Ain't nothing happen. Ain't nothing happen. Ain't been around no damn Diddy. Don't know who the hell Diddy is.
Down its own merits. Each case will have one or more defendants. In some cases, they'll all, you know, they may be different. Some will be filed in New York. I would expect most of them will be filed because New York has a statute of limitations that's pretty generous.
And I want to share some information with y'all that is going to blow your mind. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are ready for me to give y'all some information that will blow your mind. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for me to give y'all some information that will blow your mind. Y'all ain't even ready for this. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all ready for this crazy information. Y'all ready? Where is it? It's in here somewhere because I wrote it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's the information that's going to blow your freaking mind. Tony Buzbee, and this is a fact, is out of Texas. That's the first thing. Tony Buzbee is out of Texas. His license is in California. He's not licensed in New York. He's not licensed in New York. He's not licensed in New York. He's either licensed in Texas or California, because I don't want to misquote that part. But the fact is, he is not licensed in New York. He is a lawyer out of Texas, not New York. And he's either licensed in California or Texas, one of the two or both of the two. But it is not New York. He is not licensed in New York. Where did this food come from? If you're not licensed in New York, and these are all these New York cases. Listen to this nigga.
Each case will have one or more defendants. In some cases, they'll all, they may be different. Some will be filed in New York. I would expect.
New York? Why New York in particular? And you're not licensed in New York. Why? He answers why right here. Watch this.
Expect most of them will be filed because New York has a statute of limitations that's pretty generous. New York State has recognized that these types of allegations, it takes people a long time to come forward. It takes a lot of courage to come forward.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? This nigga ain't got nothing to do with New York. Why he's sniffing around New York? Because of this.
That these types of allegations, it takes people a long time. Statute of New York, I would expect most of them will be filed because individual cases will be filed. Each case will live or die on its own merits. Each case will have one or more defendants. In some cases, they'll all, they may be different. Some will be filed in New York. I would expect most of them will be filed because New York has a statute of limitations that's pretty generous.
New York is the only city the only state, I think in California too. California and New York are the only states that has this elongated law where if you've been R-worded 10 years ago, you can still come forward. That is the statute of limitations he's speaking about. New York and California are the only two states that has this elongated statute of limitations. So he's all in New York business because he can do New York business and get away with it. So, and y'all can look this up yourself. Tony Buzbee does not even have a license in New York. He's licensed in either California or Texas. I believe it's California because he's from Texas. Because what the hell he got to do in New York then? Again, he's licensed in California and not New York. According to Jay-Z's lawyer, Spiro's, if he isn't licensed in the state of any wrongdoing, which he's doing wrong shit in New York, he wouldn't face sanctions to get disbarred because that particular state does not have jurisdiction over him. So he can go over in New York, start all kinds of fires and shit, and hopefully, if he brings up enough friction, wow, he'll get some money out of one of these celebrities. And then now all the Diddy victims that don't have no opportunity to get any money because Diddy is in jail and he's going broke. He goes over here, tries to start a fire, trying to get the fire started, and boom, if the fire starts and they like, oh, I don't want no problem, Mr. Buzbee, you're amazing. Okay, here's $5 million. Next thing you know, boom, Tony Buzbee becomes a hero to all these victims that are probably lying. Here you go, you get some money, you get some money, you get some money, you get some money. And now he looks like a hero. That's what's happening right now. And because of this idiot's greed, he's going to get the biggest fish ever, an opportunity to get a mistrial. See, I want Diddy. I don't give a shit about none of these other damn people. I want Diddy. Pause. Because Diddy might hear me say that and want me back. No, I don't mean I want Diddy like that. So Diddy, don't be trying to hit me up. Talking about, no, I don't want you like that. So do y'all understand what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat if thus far y'all understand what I'm saying. Tony Buzbee This greedy ass freaking dude is running after all these different people, trying to get somebody some money when there is none. Put a 1 in the chat, y'all. At least understand what I'm saying. That's not by accident. He's a plant. He's a plant in what way? What do you mean plant? Fifth house. You say he's a plant. What he really needs to be asking Buzbee is, sir, who sent you? That part. That part. That part. He's an ambulance chaser. See, let's break this down. Was Cassie, did Cassie have Buzbee as a lawyer? No. No. Did Lil Rod have Buzbee as a lawyer? No. No. Watch this. Who was Cassie Ventura's lawyer in the Diddy lawsuit? Hold on. Who was, what is all this shit? Yeah, Douglas Wigdor. Douglas Wigdor is the lawyer for Cassie. Douglas Wigdor, not Buzbee. Where did this nigga come from? So let's do this. I already know the answer, but I want to make sure. Who was the lawyer for Lil Rod in the Diddy case? Tyrone Blackburn. These are the two people that actually got Diddy in jail. Buzbee came out of nowhere after Diddy was in jail. Yeah, it was Tyrone Blackburn. So Douglas Wigdorf was for Cassie, and Tyrone Blackburn was for Lil Rod. Those are the people who put Diddy in jail. And then once Diddy went to jail, out of nowhere, mysteriously, Tony Buzbee came out of nowhere and started talking about minors, minor. What? This thing came out, I got 7,000 minors. Like, we're taking calls. We're hello? Oh, you got one too? Oh. Let me put y'all on three-way. Hello? Oh, we got minors. Bruh, where did you come from? Yeah, so where did this Buzbee come from? Like, he just mysteriously showed up and started talking about, we got all these goddamn people want to come forward. Where did you come from, sir? See, Buzbee is a Houston-based lawyer. He's represented Ken Paxton and Astro World victims in Houston. Just looked up Buzbee's picture. He doesn't look legit at all. He reminds me of, yeah, he looks like not a Oompa Loompa. Yo, that is hilarious. Looks like an Oompa Loompa. So let's listen to this bullshit Tony Buzbee has to say. Lying ass dude. He about to blow up the whole goddamn case.
Individuals with stars in their eyes trying to break into the entertainment industry who were either scouted or somehow found their way to a studio or to a location where they were being screened, and either the allegation is Mr. Combs
and hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Some of y'all have not hit the like button yet. Hit the like button, please, and thank you.
Himself or those around him involved took advantage of these people in some sort of quid pro quo to try to make them a star. And, you know, in some of these cases, it was the parents who were essentially handing their child off to a group of people that they trusted and who they thought were going to make their child a star. That's one group. The second group of minors would be individuals who were recruited, whether it be in a hotel.
This nigga just got minors on the mind, don't he? Shit. Every other word that comes out his mouth is minors.
Lobby, whether it be at a show from the crowd, invited to a after concert party that made its way to a hotel, whether it be to some of the parties that we all heard about. They went there at age 16. You know, there's a few that, for instance, attended a party in the Hamptons and they were only 16 and taken advantage of there. So, you know, it pretty runs the gamut. But, you know, it's the allegations obviously are very egregious. We have to be very careful and responsible about how we pursue these. These are individual cases, will be filed. Each case will live or die on its own merits. Each case will have one or more defendants. In some cases, they'll all, you know, they may be different. Some will be filed in New York. I would expect most of them will be filed because New York has a statute of limitations that's pretty generous. New York State has recognized that.
That's why he's snooping around New York.
These types of allegations, it takes people a long time to come forward. It takes a lot of courage to come forward. So New York has recognized that. I think California has too. So I would.
Yeah, New York and California, like I said. What's up, Willetta? Make sure to hit the like button, y'all.
Expect most of these cases will be filed in those two states. And we're gonna pursue these cases aggressively. And the reason for the press conference is because, you know, I wanted to make sure that we, you know, Sean Combs obviously has been arrested. He's been indicted. His bail has been denied, I think, 3 times at this point. You know, I don't expect he's going anywhere.
For a lawyer to say that, you got to be an idiot. I don't think he's going anywhere. We still got a trial to do, stupid. You ever heard of innocent until proven guilty, dummy? What are you talking about? I don't think he's going anywhere. What are you talking about?
Want to make sure that every entity and every individual who had some role in this, that, you know, that we examine that, and if the law supports it, that we bring them in and make them a part of this case as well.
Some people are really starting to question if Jay-Z was really even involved with some of Diddy's hot mess of a situation. Or maybe he just got somebody who was able to clean it up. I don't know. This is all speculation, allegations, for the record. But the Jane Doe, the girl who said that she was 13 years old, who basically named Jay-Z as being one of the people who took part at an assault that occurred a night back in the 2000 VMAs with Sean Diddy and also Jay-Z, is kind of giving people the feeling that her story is a bunch of bullshit. Right. Because she went on an interview, she remained very anonymous and they covered her identity, but her story just had so many flaws. And I'm not sure what is going on, but it feels like anybody and everybody now has a story to tell. And if it hasn't happened, or you thought it happened, but really it didn't, maybe you should just be quiet. So she's basically saying that back in the 2000s, she took a long ass car ride from Rhode Island to fucking New York to go to the VMAs, and her
Sorry, I just hit the wrong button. Sorry.
And who did drive her has now passed away, so cannot basically verify this situation.
So I meant to back up a little bit. I hit the wrong button. How did the other person pass away?
Who did drive her has now passed away.
The person that drove her is dead.
A long ass car ride from Rhode Island to fucking New York to go to the VMAs, and her friend drove her. This friend who did drive her has now passed away, so cannot basically verify this situation. And then
that's the thing that just drives me crazy right there. You're a 13-year-old girl. One, how the hell did you get out the house? That's the first thing. 2, who is this friend that not only has a car, but they have a GPS? Because like I told y'all, nobody had GPS either in their cars or on their phones in year 2000. There was no GPS in year 2000. So how did the friend drive from Rhode Island to New York to the VMAs without GPS, and she 13 years old? And then on top of that, she didn't want to go to the VMAs too? Why she didn't want to go? If I drive your ass way out here, I want to go too. So I'm gonna park and we both want to walk up in this damn place. Why I gotta drop you off and go back home? I want to go too. So how did she die? Did he give her pneumonia? Did she go and she's the only one that got out and she left her friend behind? How is she dead? That sounds like a thing that needs to be talked about. A 13-year-old kid who drove another 13-year-old kid to the VMAs is deceased, and nobody is asking how? She just dead and we supposed to just go about our business? How she die? MLG, y'all really got to stop trying to make sense of this foolishness. It's a lie. It's a whole lie. All this shit is just stupid. Talking about she dead. Your friend dead and your daddy don't remember. Okay. This shit is just stupid.
Happened, or you thought it happened, but really it didn't. Maybe you should just be quiet. So she's basically saying that back in the 2000s, she took a long ass car ride from Rhode Island
with no GPS
to fucking New York to go to the VMAs, and her friend drove her. This friend who did drive her has now passed away, so cannot basically verify this situation.
In all these situations, people just dead. I just don't understand that shit.
And then now she is saying that when she got there, she met up with Diddy's driver, the limo driver, who gave her a ride to the party. And guess what? She drank a drink that made her sleepy.
And then another thing, you're a 13-year-old girl. How did you meet a limo driver? You're 13. You don't know what the hell you doing. You go to the VMAs, you like, can I get in? No, get out of here. And then you start and you randomly meet a limo driver that actually wants to take you to Diddy. Why is a random limo driver? He's a limo driver. Why would a limo driver, he's a limo driver, pick up a 13-year-old, pick up a 20-year-old? He's a limo driver. He gets paid to get people who can pay him in his limo. It's almost like an Uber driver. Forget about the limo part. If there was Uber back in the 2000s, which it wasn't, do you think an Uber driver would have took her to Diddy's house without paying him? No. So think about this part right here. Diddy's house is way over here. The VMAs is over here. She can't get into the VMAs. She walks up to a limo driver and says, hey, I want to meet Diddy. Bitch, do you got some money? Why would a limo driver or an Uber driver take you 3 hours out to Diddy's house for free? I'm a driver. That's called deadheading. Nobody wants to drive 3 hours to no damn where for free. Diddy was paying. Diddy don't know she's there. So Letitia says Diddy is paying. Paying who? This random ass girl just shows up at the VMAs. Why would Diddy pay for her? He doesn't know she's there. So even though Diddy could have paid for the limo driver, Diddy don't know she's there. So why would he pay the limo driver? It ain't like the limo was sitting in front of an elementary school and he told the limo driver, hey, get some girls in the car. Then that would make sense. He's in front of the VMAs and see a girl. Why would he just have one girl in the damn limo? It don't make no sense, y'all. It makes no sense. No sense. Nobody deadheads to destinations. Nobody's going to drive 3 hours without getting paid. And you at the VMAs where you can at least get paid $1,000 driving for 3 hours. The fuck?
And she was assaulted by apparently these two men while another female celebrity watched. But her story has tons of fucking holes in it and is just not adding up. So the fact that she had a friend who drove her 5 hours to the party and her friend didn't want to go to the VMAs or didn't want to go to the party, that doesn't make sense. There's another fact that she says that she has autism, and nothing against anybody who has autism, but I would think if you had autism, your family would be wondering, where the fuck is my kid? That didn't happen. Right. Another thing that she said was that one of the guys that she was talking to at the party basically was talking about his tattoo and his religious preferences, but this dude, I don't even remember his name, basically said that that wasn't me because I was.
And respectfully, I'm just going to say this. And I hope nobody gets mad at me for saying this. Are y'all going to forgive me for saying this? Because it's something I need to say, and it's going to sound insensitive. What's up, Annette? Can I say this without y'all getting mad at me? Because I'm going to say something very insensitive. Can I say it? It's going to sound very insensitive. Y'all ready? Okay. I'm just going to back this up a little bit before I say this. And it's going to be very insensitive, but it needs to be said. So I'm backing it up. So listen to this, and then I'm going to say it.
I would be wondering, where the fuck is my kid? That didn't happen. Another thing that she said was that one of the guys that she was talking to at the party basically.
So one of the guys at the Diddy party she was talking to, right? Just a question that may be insensitive. Who the hell is going to be sitting around talking to an autistic white girl with all these bitches at this party? Bitches everywhere. But I'm going to spend my time talking to some little short autistic white girl because she's 13, so she's probably short. Who the hell? Chicks everywhere, titties out, everybody drinking, music playing, and I'm going to talk to this little autistic white girl over in the corner. Hey, you like my tattoos? Really? Huh? It's a little awkward looking white girl. Whatever, you know, I don't know if autistic people have a look on their face, but I'm sure she had a look on her face. Why you want to talk to her? Chicks out here, titties out. You know, like, but this little awkward looking girl that you don't know why she's awkward because you don't know that she's autistic, and she's just over there like this. And you just gonna walk over there and start talking to her about your tattoos? There's women all over the place. If you don't get your goofy ass out of here, where the bitches at? Like, come on, man. You at a Diddy party. Titties everywhere. Man, if you don't go head on somewhere, just stupid.
My kid. That didn't happen. Another thing that she said was that one of the guys that she was talking to at the party basically was talking about his tattoo and his religious preferences, but this dude, I don't even remember his name, basically.
I'm not sitting around talking to some autistic white girl in a corner, look with a crazy look on her face about my goddamn tattoos. I'm gonna be like, where the bitches at? What are you talking about? Where are the bitches? I don't want to talk. Move. Hey, who got this little girl in here? What are you talking about?
Please said that wasn't me because I was on tour.
Where are the bitches?
So the flaws and the accuracy in her storyline is getting a lot of holes, and some things are just not adding up. We all know that Jay-Z basically went after Tony Buzbee, called him a fraud, and basically said, we are going to win because we're not fighting for victory.
How you know she's white? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You're fucking fighting for us. Do I think Jay-Z was involved in some shadiness? Yes, I definitely.
Okay, y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do this? Do y'all want to do this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do y'all want to do this, or you want me to keep going? Because I'll go. Read this right here. Tell me, do y'all want to do this? Y'all want to do this, or y'all want me to just keep going? How do you know she was white? She had a father. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She had a freaking father. We don't have fathers. What are you talking about? Stop it. Tell me how you know she was white. And then her father came and got her and didn't ask her shit about where she went. What are you talking about? That's white people shit.
Do I think this girl might have not been the one to break the story? Definitely. Do I think there's lots of flaws in her case? Absolutely, 100%. And it makes me wonder, like, what is really going on? Because that means they either assaulted a girl with autism, and that's just horrible.
Why is it horrible? So if she didn't have autism, it would be horrible? Let me.
Not been the one to break the story? Definitely. Do I think there's lots of flaws in her case? Absolutely, 100%. And it makes me wonder, like, what is really going on? Because that means they either assaulted a girl with autism, and that's just horrible.
So if she didn't have autism, it wouldn't be horrible? Am I tripping? So it's horrible because she got autism. I'm confused. She's a 13-year-old girl. There's so many layers to the horrible. She's 13. That's not enough for it to be horrible. Oh, she has to have autism. Now that makes it horrible. What if she was 30? It wouldn't be horrible? Because no woman deserves to be R-worded or SA'd, but it's only horrible because she has autism, right? I'm just a little confused. I'm just confused. I don't understand. That makes it horrible because she got autism. Not the action of the essaying or the R-wording. That's not horrible. Oh, she has autism. Okay.
or this girl has fabricated this whole event. Another thing that really stood out to me is she said that after this event occurred, her father picked her up. Her father is now saying he does not remember this event, and he would think he would remember a time and a place that he had to drive 5 hours to get his kid. And I will say, as a kid who caused a lot of trouble.
Let me tell y'all something about black fathers. Ain't no black father driving 5 hours to see their kid, let alone take their kid somewhere. Sorry, but not sorry. I'll just keep going, but I said what I said.
Trouble, and that was kind of one of the reasons why I was kind of believing this case, because I was like, well, yeah, no, all the shit I did, possibly this could have happened. My dad remembers every single fucking time he picked me up because of some trouble I was getting into, and he still reminds me to this day, fucking 20-something, 30-something years later, about every time he's had to fucking save my ass. So I will say, I very much believe that this fucking story is a bunch of fabricated bullshit, and I think Tony Buzbee has some explaining to do. Okay, bye guys, let me know what you think.
So, okay. So now that we've debunked the idiot that is Tony Buzbee, and the jury is still out, jury, pun intended, is still out on where the hell this weirdo came from in the first place, when Tyrone Blackburn is the one who started this whole Diddy situation. Let's move on to something that I brought up before, and I would like to bring up again, because a lot of you did not see it, and I think it's extremely, extremely important. And it is called, see, right now we're having a conversation about Diddy potentially essaying or messing around with tadpoles, right? Well, let's talk about why a lot of these rappers like tadpoles in the first place. Check this out. Into the Pinocchio effect. Y'all check this out. Let's get into the Pinocchio effect. And this was 1940, y'all.
In the 1940 Pinocchio animation film, Pinocchio gets invited to Pleasure Island by this sketchy-looking fox.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
On his way there, he meets this other boy named Lampwick, who states that in Pleasure Island there's no school, rules, or cops. Kids can do whatever they want, even drink booze and smoke cigarettes.
And keep this in mind now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of what Choke No Joke said about African Bambaataa.
Africa Bambaataa for the Bronx. You got Russell for Queens.
And African Bambaataa is like Birdman or Diddy. African Bambaataa was one of the first ever rapper, producer, leader, just like Birdman, right? Birdman doesn't rap, but what does he do? He finds talent. It used to be called A&Rs. All right. I forgot what A&R stand for, but white people would go pay a black person who has a good ear for music to go look for young people that could be potential stars. And the job was called an A&R. I don't know what A&R stood for, but that was their jobs. So African Bambaataa was one of the first ever rap A&Rs, and his job was to go find young boys who knew how to rap and get them into this world of rapping. A&R called artist reps. Okay, I didn't know what A&R stand for. So African Bambaataa was the first rap A&R in music history, and he rapped also. Yeah, like for example, Gucci Mane is an A&R, but he raps also.
Because of what Choke No Joke said about African Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa for the Bronx. They got Russell for Queens. So this is the reason why I'm bringing this up. African Bambaataa and Russell Simmons. So all of these men in New York were literally finding young boys and turning them gay. Okay? So I just want to make sure y'all understand the context of this conversation. African Bambaataa and a
Remember, we're talking about Pinocchio, the Pinocchio effect. So I just don't want to make sure I don't lose y'all. We're talking about the Pinocchio effect. It's something that was going on in the 1940s that is a system in order to turn young boys gay.
A lot of other older cats, Diddy, they were allegedly turning young boys gay. All right? Keep that in mind. They were turning young boys gay in New York, a bunch of them. So now let's go to the Pinocchio situation.
Everything seemed to be going good as they are having fun destroying things and fighting when suddenly Lampwick starts transforming into a donkey. It turns out that the island is cursed, and a combination of tobacco, alcohol, and misbehaving, it's more than enough to turn bratty boys into complete jackasses.
So what is happening, just like at the Diddy party, everything that the kids are consuming is spiked with something that turned them into donkeys.
Just like at Diddy parties.
Just like at Diddy parties, allegedly, the baby oil is spiked. The drinks are spiked, just like Columbus Short said. He started trying to get it out of him because he realizes that what he just drank was spiked. It's the same exact thing. So they get little boys and they allegedly spike drinks in order to make them into something else.
Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat, y'all. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. This is going to be life-changing if you have not already seen this. And if you have seen this, I edited it where it's more concise, where it's going to explain in detail the Pinocchio effect on how way back in the 1940s is a literal system that is still going on right now. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Let's go.
So in the cartoon, they couldn't say they turned gay. So the cartoon said they made them into donkeys.
It's out that the island is cursed, and a combination of tobacco, alcohol, and
See, the tobacco and the alcohol was spiked. So a lot of these rappers, they got all of this. They got this formula to turn young boys gay from Pinocchio.
Actually, Hove, and seeing how Hove has been extremely quiet, radio silent right now. Why do you think that Hove might be next? Because I have that same feeling, but why do you think he might be next?
Who was he hanging out with the most in the last few years?
They were doing photo shoots together and everything.
Diddy, right?
Brunch, yeah.
Okay, so birds of a feather flock together, right?
Wow.
So he not far behind. And if Jay-Z was hanging out with Puff like this, and you saying Puff was this nigga, what type of nigga is Jay-Z to be hanging out with a nigga like that?
It was called Black Excellence, man. I remember that. It was called the Black Excellence.
The Black Excellence crew is a code word for the secret gay niggas. For the secret gay niggas. For the secret gay niggas. Hip-hop, it started with Africa Bambaataa for the Bronx. You got Russell for Queens. You got Andre for Uptown, Mount Vernon, the Bronx, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And you had Fly Ty in Brooklyn. It's all the same thing, y'all.
I takes him to Pleasure Island.
Get a whole bunch of young boys together. Get them whatever it is they want, whether it's girls, alcohol, let them do whatever they want to do, give them a gun or whatever. And next thing you know, You turning them gay without them realizing it, and you start diddling them. Hit a like button, hit a like button, hit a like button.
You boys have had your fun.
You boys have had your fun. You don't got all these women. You don't had all this fun. You got all this alcohol. I gave you a chain. I don't put my arm around you. Now
you got all this. You don't smoke all this free weed. Everybody smoking weed for free.
Now pay for it.
That's literally Diddy's formula. He'll sign you to a record deal. You get all the women. You get all the chains. You'll get everything you want. And now you got to pay for it.
See, one of the reasons why I never smoked weed, because my mama smoked weed and she turned me off from smoking weed because it made her stupid. And I would look at all of the stupid decisions she would make, and I was just like, it must be the weed. So I didn't smoke weed because I thought my mom was stupid because of the weed she was smoking, which may actually be, I don't know, the truth, because I don't smoke weed. So weed makes you stupid. Weed makes you lazy. My mom didn't have no job. So I never wanted to be a stupid, lazy person. So I never smoked weed. And one of the ways that other people can take advantage of you, whether you're a woman or a man, is by giving you free weed. You can't get me to do nothing with free weed because I don't smoke the shit. But all these other stupid ass black people love smoking weed because they're stupid. And if you smoke weed, you're stupid. Sorry. Not sorry. Only stupid people smoke weed.
With your ass.
Let me back this up.
That's literally Diddy's formula. He'll sign you to a record deal. You get all the women. You get all the chains. You'll get everything you want. And now you got to pay for it with your ass. That's literally what's going on.
You boys have had your fun. Now pay for it.
Now pay for it. So what I want y'all to understand, all of this Diddy, Jay-Z, Black Boule stuff, you got to pay after you get all the things that somebody promised you. It goes back to what DMX said in the DMX songs.
No, that ain't my style. Nigga, you stay frontin', but you still my man. I ain't gonna say nothing. Got your weed, go ahead, smoke it.
What? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember this song. I had to take the beat out in order to be able to play it. So I found a way to play rap music. I just got to take the beat out. Put a one in the chat if you remember this song from DMX.
Hey, drink it. Word? Go ahead and fuck shorty. You know I can keep a secret. Right. I'm about to have you driving, probably a Benz, but we gotta stay friends. Blood out, blood in.
Sounds good to me. Fuck it. What I got to lose? Nothing I can think of. Any nigga with you got me pushing the whip, taking trips across seas. Pocket state lace, nigga. I flush these.
Later. I'm out. Hey, going somewhere?
Nah.
What's your bag for?
Fuck it. What you want?
Can your nigga come inside for a minute and puff blunt?
Here we go again.
After what I just gave you, was you acting like that? When you asked for that favor?
Yo, I ain't asked you for shit.
Oh, yes, you did. When you really needed something and you allowed me to give, you showed me your...
When you needed something, you allowed me to give.
So when you didn't say no, just let a nigga...
Hold on, I missed that part.
Can your nigga come inside for a minute and puff blunt?
Here we go again.
After what I just gave you, was you acting like that? When you asked for that favor?
Yo, I ain't asked you for shit.
Oh,
yes, you did.
You really needed something and you
allowed me to give.
Showed me your soul when you didn't say no.
You sold me your soul when you didn't say no to that weed, to that alcohol, to all them favors.
Just let a nigga go. Give me what you owe. Fuck what you think. Ain't
now give me what you owe.
Shit for free. Fuck what you think. Ain't shit for free.
You had your fun. Now it's time to pay for it.
Give me what you owe.
And how to pay for it is you got to do the things that they want y'all to do, which is go find more young boys. Usher, you're famous. You're this awesome star that all the women want. You got what you wanted. Now it's time to pay for it.
They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Justin Bieber.
Let's be honest.
Shout out to Jaguar Wright.
Now you got to bring me Justin Bieber. You got to bring me other little boys. If I make you famous, not only do you got to give me your ass, you got to give me other people's asses.
He took Justin Bieber there.
He took Justin
Diddy
Bieber.
had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. But it wasn't until Usher took over management.
Yo, Charles, you are so right. It's like a gay pyramid scheme. Oh, crap. It's a pyramid scheme.
And had guardianship. And gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for
He had guardianship over Justin Bieber, but it was all in order to get Diddy from diddling Usher so he can diddle the next person.
I need y'all to write GPS in the chat. And GPS stands for Gay Pyramid Scheme. Everybody drop GPS in the chat. Gay Pyramid Scheme. The rap game is a gay pyramid scheme. GPS.
8 hours. Think about that. Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like. To take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you no more.
That's it. To put him in your place so it ain't got to be you no more. It's the same shit. You had your fun. Now it's time to pay.
You boys have had your fun. Now pay for it.
And someone. Being bad is a lot of fun. That's how they get you. You can get all the girls you want. You can get all the attention you want. You can get all the views or all the notoriety. You can take pictures with Diddy. You can take pictures with Jay-Z. You can do whatever you want.
On his way there, he meets this other boy named Lampwick who states that in Pleasure Island, there's no school, rules, or cops. Kids can do whatever they want, even drink booze and smoke cigarettes.
What's the iceberg effect, Crystal?
Everything seemed to be going good as they are having fun destroying things and fighting when suddenly Lampwick starts transforming into a donkey.
Hey! Yeah, Get a load of that stained glass window.
Carl just said, damn, breaking that stained glass window was a low-key attack on, oh my God. I didn't even see that. This is not a church. Oh crap. It is a church. Look at the windows. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. You're right, October 3074. Oh shit.
I'm still inside. I don't have my phone. So I decide to walk around the right side of the house because that's where all of the party attendees
Listen, it's the same window now. Oh shit.
were kind of headed. Let me see if I could peek in and maybe flag down David to let him know I got kicked out. And there's some windows to the next room. But of course these windows are like big church stained glass window. Like big church stained glass window. Like big church stained glass window. Can't really see through stained glass windows like the colored ones. But if you go really, really close and you look through the white parts, you could kind of see clearly what is on the inside.
The same thing as in Pinocchio. Look at the window. That is the same window. Yo, we some whole detectives in this bitch.
The whole intent of this party was to butter me up to get me to do these horrible things. So the agent just walks me to the closest door. He doesn't even walk me to the front of the party and out the front door. Windows are like big church stained glass windows. kind of see clearly what is on the inside. And this room is like a bizarre church replica without all of the seating.
This is a Diddy mansion. Oh, shit. I want to look up the Diddy mansion and see what it looks like.
Watch
Put one in
this,
the chat,
y'all.
y'all can see my screen. Put a one in the chat, y'all. Can y'all see my screen? No. Okay. All right, y'all can see it.
Watch
right,
this,
cool.
y'all. This is gonna be crazy.
Back it up a little bit.
This is gonna be crazy.
What will be? And look at the window. All right, so that's the mansion, right?
It's like an empty shell, all stripped from its glam.
That's the mansion. Look at the stained glass window.
Windows are like big church stained glass windows.
Do y'all see this shit?
This is Diddy's old mansion. This is Diddy's Atlanta mansion. It had the same stained glass, like weird church windows.
It's the same damn window. It's the same window. Oh shit, it's the same freaking window. It's the same freaking window. It's the same window. This is nuts. I had no idea that we would get this far down this freaking rabbit hole. So like I've been saying, all of
DJ said, Mr. Let Go, how does it usually take to receive the card game I ordered? What is your actual name, DJ? Just type in your whole name if you want to here, or you can send me a DM on right here. I am _ Mr. Let Go, and I'll look up your order. So either say your name in here, DJ, or send me a DM and tell me your full name, and I'll look you up.
this is a formula. That's why I called it the Pinocchio effect. Because they got all this shit from Pinocchio. All this shit is a system.
So that right there is what's way bigger than Diddy or Jay-Z or all this other stuff. And that shows you that I am not phased, or my mind isn't flustered by all this Diddy, Jay-Z. I don't care about all this stuff. There's a specific pattern that I'm paying attention to, and it's not about none of these people. I'm looking at the system. I'm looking at the behavior. I'm looking at the patterns. And when I see the patterns, those are the things that cause me to see a particular person as somebody who is up to no good, not just because they famous. Google Beatles album covered with babies on it. Let me see. Picture of the Beatles album that has babies on it. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. I can't even describe what I'm looking at right now. Damn. This is what I'm saying. Show it. No, I can't show that. You got to Google that on your own. You got to Google that on your own. All I know is that is a chord. I like, if you just are listening to everything that we've been talking about on children, you know, the Pinocchio effect. Pinocchio was a child. And, you know, and then you look up the Beatles. It's called The Beatles Yesterday and Today. Wow. Everything in our modern day and even before modern day culture is meant to capture tadpoles. I'll just say that because I don't know problems with YouTube. Everything in our culture, black and white, is meant to capture tadpoles. There's something in certain people's blood, I will say, that I can only assume keeps people from passing away. And that's why they do it. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But there's old ass people drinking water that isn't clear, and they're drinking it, and it's keeping them from getting old. And speaking of that, I want to show y'all this. Allie Carter right now, this was taken yesterday, I think, or today. I think she said it's today. Well, I'll just let her say it. She's under attack. Check this out.
Going to be in court later this week. Prosecutors filed this today saying that they hope to have discovery complete by December 31st. So they're making progress, but remember there is still a pending grand jury investigation. So there could be another indictment here. We'll just have to wait and see.
Mind you, this was from today. This was from today.
It's not
This is Allie Carter, for those who don't know.
the way I wanted to come on this live. I'm tired. I can't even fucking hide it. I'm tired. Like, woo! Do it. There's somebody threatening us right now in a way that I'm just like, you know what? Do it. Do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do it. Do it. You can't take any more that you have already fucking taken. So do it. Do it.
They got him, man. They got him. You see these pearl necklaces right here? What do y'all think he's wearing those pearl necklaces for exactly? I don't know.
Y'all know who this is? Do y'all know who this is? Look at who this is, y'all. Y'all know who this is? This is the guy from sorry to switch from Allie Carter like that, but I didn't mean to do that. But all of these dudes are losing a whole bunch of weight and they're dying. This is the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, y'all.
Right here, what do y'all think he's wearing those pearl necklaces for exactly?
Look at his throat. His throat has an indentation in it because he's losing so much weight. This is the big swole guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't know. Hey, bro, what I want to know is how you go from looking like that, like me, to going looking like this right here, man. No offense, MGK, but you know, y'all are built about the same now, man. But he was
MGK looks like a bitch too.
a big muscle
MGK was a gangster rapper, white gangster rapper.
guy, you know, and you're just not. So why are you wearing the pearl necklaces? I mean,
Yep. Ice Spice looks like she's an icicle. Shout out to Warriors, you're right. Ice Spice now looks like an icicle. It's bad. It's not just Ozempic, it's making them die or something. I don't know.
And from pearl necklaces to a whole bodysuit of pearls, man. I just don't. Why is that? Now, I'm no expert or anything. Get them to the Greek with the egg trick or whatever. Come on, man. Look who it is. And you got pearls, and more pearls. I mean, y'all do it for attention, or is there something more to the pearl thing? Well, let's see. So a lot of people say these beads and whatnot, pearls or whatever, have something to do with that word right there that I can't even say. This video probably won't even stay up. I can't post anything anymore that I used to post because of stuff like this right here. And I'm so vague to the point now, it's gotten ridiculous. So hopefully, free speech and all that, hopefully it'll make a comeback. You know what I'm saying?
So I look at patterns. I look at behavior. I don't care about Jay-Z. If Jay-Z starts showing the patterns and behavior, that's one thing. But running around talking about we want Jay-Z locked up, why? Are the patterns there? Yeah, of him liking Rihanna. Yeah, him liking Beyonce. Yeah, him liking whatever her name is. But that is not the SA stuff. Those are two different things. It's one thing about the stuff Diddy is doing versus Jay-Z having a fetish for younger women. Diddy is, you know, his lawsuits are like 9-year-olds, 13-year-olds and shit. That's not what Jay-Z is doing. Jay-Z was 25 and allegedly, you know, 16. That's not crazy. That's weird, but not crazy. So it's a little different. He married Beyonce and he was older. That's not crazy. That's just weird. So we have to separate crazy from weird. Every weird person isn't or doesn't supposed to go to prison. Is it weird? Yes. But it's not crazy. Diddy is crazy. Jay-Z is weird. It's a difference. Crazy, weird. That's all I'm saying. I'm out. Talk to y'all later.
This game. Mama, sit down, let's play this game.
Make sure to buy one of my card games. Make sure to buy one of my card games. Make sure to buy one of my card games. Thank you so much, Layla, for dropping the link in the chat. Buy one of my card games. Buy one of my card games before y'all leave.
Mama, sit down, let's play this game. In these cards we heal our pain. Face to face we both explain. Maybe find our bond again. Years of anger lose their sting. We both said some hurtful things. Let these questions heal broken strings. Let this game and fractured wings. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game. My inner child just wants to be seen. forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these 2 decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game, my inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? The hurt, the neglect and disrespect, wounds can be healed in these 2 decks. Even though our past attempts have stalled, mama, please just don't withdraw. Like mother, like daughter, we are the same. You'll see when we play this game, my inner child just wants to be seen. I forgive you, do you forgive me? Heart that wants to see it. Even though our past attempts have stalled, mama, please just don't withdraw.
DJ, did you give me your name? Hold on, let me see. DJ, I see you in the chat. What is your name? So I could look up your order, DJ. DJ. What is your name? Before I go, DJ, what is your name? Thank you, Layla. DJ, what is your name? So I can look up your order real quick. DJ in the chat, what is your name? Jay-Z is innocent until proven guilty. Yes, thank you. Enjoy your content. Thank you, Dinah. Thank you. I appreciate you. Last call. DJ, what is your name so I can look up your order? All right. Well, DJ, send me a DM right here and I'll look up your order. Send me a DM on Instagram and I'll look up your order. Up with a solution that will help every woman watching, regardless of age, regardless of background. See, in my 7 years of coaching women, the number one thing that I hear in my coaching sessions is her issue or tumultuous relationship with her mother. So what I've done is come out with a card game that will actually help mothers and daughters come back together. We have to get to the source of a woman's pain, her inadequacies, her insecurities, and heal that little girl inside of her before she goes out in the world as a woman. I call Like Mother, Like Daughter, therapy in a box. Therapy in a box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother. Question. Oh, I got you, DJ. Your order will be out in 3 more days. I had to order more Deeper Discussions cards, and my new shipment will be in tomorrow. So yes, your shipment, I just looked it up, DJ. Your order will be out in about maybe 3 to 5 days. Put it like that, 3 to 5 days. I actually sold out and I had to order more. So your order will be out in 3 to 5 days. Thank you for your patience, DJ. That you always wanted to ask, and the box is 50 questions for the daughter to ask the mother, questions that you always wanted to ask, and it's also 50 questions for the mother to ask the daughter. But when you're able to ask the questions that you always wanted to ask to your mother without her getting upset, without her pulling rank on you, the lines of communication are now open. When women are finally able to forgive their mother, relationships outside of the household would then blossom. Because for most women, there's a hurt little girl inside of her that never had an opportunity to be seen or heard. But all that stops when you buy my new Like Mother, Like Daughter card game. Order it now. The link is under this video. Click the link and let's start healing. And somebody said a full grown man sleeping with a blank is not a problem. Yes, it's a problem, but it's different between somebody spiking drinks and doing all this crazy stuff that Diddy is doing. If a man Like, as an example, Rihanna. If Rihanna's mom drops her off and gets with Jay-Z, or either better yet, Beyonce's mom drops her off and gives her daughter to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z marries her, that is weird, but it's not against the law. What Diddy is doing is against the law. Jay-Z married her versus Diddy blanking somebody. It's a difference. Both are bad, but one needs prison, the other one needs therapy. That's the difference. Talk to y'all later.
Meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.